Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Security breach in the podcasting chamber! Security breach in the podcasting chamber! Cameron Clarke is on the loose and running amok! Please report all suspicious activity to your closest and most trusted moderator. We must stop him from broadcasting at all costs! There he is, men! I think we got him, boys. I think this is finally over. Oh shit. He's still moving! I don't think Cameron Clarke is going to be bothering us anymore.
Thank you, my head moderator. I just might let you talk on the show for this.
Oh boy, it's always been my dream to talk on a real podcast.
Welcome back, folks. Please pardon the interruption. Joining me today is culture-shaping YouTuber Naruto Gamer 96. Gamer, welcome to the show, and tell us, how do you feel about SJWs?
SJWs? Well, I fucking hate them. They're always trying to shove these women and ladyboys in my face, ruining my video games and my cartoons, ruining my shows and my films and my shows and my films.
Naruto Gamer? Are you there? Is everything okay?
And my shows and my films, 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 my shows and my films.
Is this some kind of prank?
And my shows and my films 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 and my shows and my films.
Naruto Gamer? Hello? Well, I think we lost him, folks. Please don't worry, folks. Because we've got so many more great guests today. Let's go to our next guest, a man who would like to remain anonymous due to the controversial nature of his work. Anonymous prankster, tell us what it is that you do.
Well, usually I like to spray paint swastikas onto the sides of synagogues. But other times I like to do mosques to switch it up a little bit.
Fascinating. Tell us, why do you do this?
Mostly for the lulz, but also to praise Keck. But most importantly,
Anonymous funny prankster guest? Hello? What the hell is happening to all What is
It is
that?
I, God. You have stricken down my most precious child and awakened my wrath. Now before I send you straight to hell, tell me, why would you murder sweet innocent Cameron Clarke in cold blood?
Because I fear him.
Well, you have a lot more to fear now, where I'm sending you. I'm going to take your little podcast and give it to someone a little more worthy.
What is this feeling? Why am I breathing? Is that you, God?
Yes, my son!
What is the meaning of this?
I will tell you. When I created the Earth, I did not expect it to become so full of shitty-ass podcasts. So I need you, Cameron Clarke, to go out and make the best podcast in the world!
to the Cameron Clarke Show.
Whoop whoop.
I'm at a loss for words.
That's how you start a
so
podcast.
retarded that it's actually genius.
Yeah,
I'm honored to be here, Cameron.
Thank you. You know, people always told me, Cameron Clarke, you never have a podcast. You'll never be podcast famous. Well, look at this. Look at this shit. We're on a podcast right now.
You've been famous for at least 7 minutes now, Cameron.
And it feels fucking great. It feels amazing. How do you guys feel? How are you feeling tonight?
I feel
We're on
like
pumped.
I feel like I've just been on an epic journey.
I cracked my knuckles. I sat down on my hit gamer fucking station, and I started chucking energy drinks until I feel nauseous. I'm ready.
I feel like my third eye has just been pried open. Yeah, let's do this shit.
All right, guys. So you all know me, I'm pretty sure, from like the Dick Show stuff. And I figured that with this show, people might want to, you know, get my full unbridled opinion on all this Dick Show stuff. And that might be good for a bonus episode, but it's not what we're going to be doing tonight.
Oh, good.
Tonight, we're going to discuss something a little more somber. All right. We're going to talk about death. We're going to talk about dying. All right.
Whoa.
Something that's been hanging on my conscience.
Personal to you, right?
That was a bit of a downer, Cameron.
I'm sorry, but I mean, we got to go on this journey together, and I feel like we should just rip the Band-Aid off and get the gross, bad, awful stuff out of the way, and first thing. So, guys.
Well, dying is better than the Dick Show.
Oh my god.
So we're all getting older. I don't know how much you guys are feeling it, but I'm feeling it.
I am actually getting younger, if you couldn't tell by my voice.
You sound very young, very youthful.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm in my prime.
Yeah.
14 years old.
You know, you're in your prime. Whoever said that.
That was get stabbed.
Get stabbed.
No, it wasn't. But
Get stabbed. You're probably the oldest person here. How do you feel physically?
I'm great. I've been active, and I watched my my diet and how I eat for years now.
You have health insurance?
No.
When was the last time you saw a doctor?
20.
20, and that's what
20 years?
No, age 20.
20, it's been 20 years.
Yeah,
So
could be, yeah.
Do you ever worry that maybe there's something going wrong in your body that you don't know about?
Oh,
Something
I'm
growing inside of you?
I'm fairly sure that I have a bad bout of gay leg. Other than that, I'm pretty spry. I consume too much caffeine, which is going to lead to a heart issue later on. High blood pressure.
Amen.
they'll have it fixed by the time it catches up with you.
Yeah. So how often do you think about dying?
I'm pretty sure that's like a prerequisite of being human. We're the only ones that think about that shit.
But do you, I don't know, dwell on it?
Maybe when I was 20. I usually dwell on other people dying, which is a big bummer for me.
You ever been like seriously ill though?
Not yet.
That's where I've been at. You know, I've been having all these very random illnesses, feeling like shit.
You had the spherical illness.
Yeah, I went to the hospital the other week, and my balls were starting to hurt, and I went out and I got them ultrasounded, and it turns out
You gotta blast a rope every now and then. You get those nuts nice and cherry fresh. You gotta just blast it up.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm not that kind of guy.
Damn up.
The nuts
Let
back
the
up.
man-
Cameron, I will make you that kind of guy.
Tell him the tale of how your chunky nut turned sour.
Oh my god.
I don't know what happened. I got ultrasounded. I ended up with something called a hydrocele, which I don't know what it is, but I guess I slept on my nuts wrong. That's a thing you can do. Is you can sleep on your nuts
Sleep
wrong.
on your nuts wrong. Who knew pinning it between your legs and going ow, ow, ow before every sleep is not a good idea?
All right, everybody type hydrocele into Google image, click the image tab, and look at image number 2 so we're all on the same page
Yeah.
of what's going on.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah,
Inside
this is
of,
like
uh,
Rand's bit, but we're not
testicles.
staring at it for fucking 20 minutes.
Pick this image here, but like a much smaller penis.
Yeah, so what happened was the doctor essentially said that his chunky nut had gone bad and they needed to replace it.
Yeah. So I'd appreciate it if you guys don't make any jokes about my big swollen nuts.
I won't tell anybody. Nobody will know about this.
Thank
Cameron.
you. It's just one of the many ailments that I've had, and I've been
Of course.
just constantly thinking about death. Figured that's what my first podcast episode should be about.
You know, you have the CDs, you have the synthesizers and the sequencers. You could just start like a techno agrotech band called like Infected Nuts.
Not bad.
I would join that band.
Are they
Yeah.
infected, I feel like. Infecticles.
You're looking for a Commie Christ reference here. We're trying to go low.
So, get stabbed. Since I'm interviewing you right now, I guess. Do you fear death? Are you afraid to die?
I'll fear death in a car for the rest of my life. I'll fear death in general, probably past age 65.
But do you think about it often? Think about dying? Think about the possibility of it happening?
No, I just don't like the issue of friends and family going away. That's pretty much it.
That's it. You don't fear yourself passing away.
If it's sudden, what can you do? I'll shit myself and laugh.
What does scare you?
I mean, what'd you say? What does scare me?
Yeah. Other than your loved ones dying.
What does spooky Silent Hill like games?
That scares you?
Not really.
All right. What about I'll start with Adam. Adam, do you fear death?
I mean, I think it would be pretty crazy to not fear death, I suppose. Some people like to say that they don't, but when they're faced with a situation that could possibly result in death, I guarantee you their heart rate increases a little bit, you know.
What about when you think you're gonna go to heaven? What about that? Everything's gonna be cool.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Are there any we have any religious people in here? Any Jesus guys?
Did you take a half and half tea with a lemon?
Oh, sorry, you can't see it, but I'm raising my hand. I'm practically touching the.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hardcore Muslim over here.
All right. So you believe in God?
Allah. Yeah.
So Jesse, the prospect of dying.
Yeah.
And you think
I don't
about
really mind it, you know, taking me out of all this. You know, it's gonna happen to all of us. What you gonna do?
So what scares you?
Clowns.
Clowns.
Yeah. Really puts the fear of God in me.
It's a valid phobia. All right. American aquarium drinker, aka panic hippie, Pippy, whatever you want to be called. Are you afraid of dying?
I like Halo 3 and
I'll take that as a yes. He's fucking even terrified to answer the question.
He's just shivering in his boots right now. He can't even bring his jaw.
He hasn't even considered that he might die. I'll get out of this line of question and I'll ask Chad now. When was the first time you realized that you were going to at one point die and everything was just going to be over? What made you realize it?
I think right now. I think you just gave me my first epiphany.
Sorry, I don't know
how to handle this.
Triggerman Clark triggering the existentialism in episode 1. It's time to die. It's the name of the fucking episode.
If I don't end up dead by the end of the podcast, I'm suing.
Well, I mean, you'll be around too, right?
Yeah.
We're probably gonna go long, so who knows? DatGuyFoss.
This is
God,
the absolute worst podcast. This is the
let the mouse whisper.
This is the absolute worst one I could have stepped into because I've been living with serious health issues for like the last 15 years, and like
your esophagus is just too huge.
Yeah, and every day could like literally be my last one. So I'm like, oh hey. A happy little podcast to take my mind off the bullshit. And now everybody's like, hey, how do you feel about dying? And I'm like, well, every second could be my last, or I could like die in my sleep or some shit. I don't fucking know.
But that would be good for the show if you did die on air.
Yeah.
Never happened on a podcast before?
You can just call us the dickheads, because...
Well, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Dying might be okay. I might get some rest or some shit.
Look.
Being alive is stressful.
In the fact that you're not dying of chunky nut.
Oh, God, chunky nut,
You're
man.
not going that way. You're going to go out dignified, standing up like a man. Cameron Clarke is going to shrivel like a fucking, like a dried,
prune.
like
Okay,
like a prune into a pecan. You understand
When we,
what's
say,
going
when, we
on?
say, when we say chunky nut, do we mean like your nut is chunky, or do we
Well, the
mean
problem
you
is
bust a
that
nut? When you bust a nut, it's chunky.
your cum
It's like sour milk coming out of there.
calcium.
Jesus
It basically
Christ.
your cum calcifies in your ball. Your cum calcifies, and then you have nut that is chunky and immovable without surgery or great strength.
It's like fingernails coming out.
It comes out in one piece, and you have to kind of pull it out like a rope, like a
Oh,
clown with
please.
scarves.
All right.
Every day.
That's what you do. That's what happens when you have to bend a fucking fishing hook and do a point.
I should be good then, because I stick like paper clips up my pee hole every day.
Look, some people do the AA, AAA battery bit for pleasure, so it's whatever. I imagine you can get a little pinner down in there and pull something out.
Of course.
Okay, guys. Getting a little sidetracked. Yeah. So that guy Foss. So what are the health issues that you have? What are you dealing with? If it's not too personal.
Shit, man, I'm not here to throw a pity parade. I mean, maybe I'll reveal it on a future episode. Let's get this hype train rolling.
Bada bing. Hey, can we call it gay leg? Are you doing a gay leg?
I mean, any health issue is fucking gay. And when I say
specifically, you have targeted, concentrated leg that has turned gay on you, and you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that gay leg, man. I wake up
so
one
this
day
is the illness.
and I
He's
find
gonna
myself
die
in
a
a
gay leg. He's
club.
got 6.5 more months left if they don't get the fucking procedure into his legs.
If it spreads,
Hold on.
They're just gonna inject Asian cum into his legs.
Hold on. Talk to me
spread
about.
to my other limbs, man. The problem is if it spreads to my other limbs, then I'm just gonna have gay limbs, and like if they don't catch it in time, I'm gonna be a quadriplegic. By the end of this shit.
Yeah,
it's gonna be terrible, bro.
Talk to me about gay leg. What does that mean? Like, I'm picturing that your leg just becomes autonomous and you just start kicking like a rocket.
Yeah, the leg is
You know crippled Jesus?
Yeah.
All 4 of his legs.
All 4 of his legs.
Wait,
From his
4?
shoulder into his neck.
I think we're talking about a different gay leg here.
The mentor friend?
Gay
Like,
leg
I
is a
wake up-
disease that starts off and builds from your legs into your body and slowly infects your body with homeopathy. And
Yeah, we were talking
you
about
get a
2 different
disease in your
kinds.
leg that slowly turns you into homosexual.
That's what I was
and not
thinking.
only that, it's painful werewolf-like transformations.
Yeah, I woke up and I found out my leg had a Twitter account. So
Grinder and then burns from where dicks had been rubbed dry on his leg, rubbing the hair right off.
Yeah.
All right, Foss, my man.
Yeah.
So, another slightly personal question. Do you do any drugs?
Well, not at the moment. They're really hard to get to.
God bless you.
God damn, I wish I had some fucking drugs. Like, the thing about drugs is, if drugs weren't cool, people wouldn't do them.
It's true.
Yes, they would.
Not true. I'm a crack addict.
Yeah, that's true. PTSD exists. War exists.
Crack is pretty lame, man. You got to get on some of those cool drugs.
What's your favorite drug?
What's a cool drug?
I don't know, man. I just like to bang out those 40s and hit a few blunts and then run around the street and yell at people. I don't know. It's a good time.
Sounds pretty cool, my man.
So weed is the cool drug.
Yeah, but people that smoke weed aren't cool.
How many of y'all like to burn fentanyl into their eyes?
Oh, right here.
Right into the old all base, right? So you don't cry no more and it makes you feel good? Oof.
Anyone else do gasoline enemas?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Not enemas.
Hey,
man,
93 pure, baby, or else you're a coward.
And any other guys like them whippets, that's where it's all at.
I've actually known real people that did that stuff, and they're funny to talk to
Wait,
now
did you
because
say
they have
clown makeup on?
Did you say rip it?
Yeah, they
or
had clown
whip it?
makeup on. You were
Whip
right.
it. The cashiers always look at me funny when I'm buying like 70 bottles of whipped cream, but yeah.
They're just squares, man. They judge,
Look, easy way to get around that. It says you look at him and it says, "Look, it's for sex," and just
Oh,
there.
of course. Why didn't I think of that?
And then
4-year-old
it's the
walks
same
out
thing.
with 50 bottles
Hear
of
me
whipped
out.
cream.
Hear me out.
Yeah, no,
Same
don't
thing.
worry. And I'll take the 6-pack of condoms too.
You could do the same thing with all the fixings for methamphetamine if you also buy the condoms as well, because you can say sex.
Dude, meth is
But if
lame.
you just keep doing it over and over again, eventually they're going to be like, Okay, in this area,
Oh my
there's
God.
a lot of meth.
Fuck often. They do it more than once.
Yeah, but they're fucking eventually gonna notice. Okay, there's a lot of meth, and this guy keeps buying this shit to make
You
meth.
buy more condoms in each successive
I
time.
know you buy more condoms. You're making the same purchase every time, but eventually they're gonna catch on.
Look, by the time you're coming in and the manager's looking at you funny because you're buying the same amount of batteries, the same amount of baking soda, and the same amount of fucking sodium, whatever, right? And then
Nitrate.
$50 in condoms. He's gonna go, that looks good for my numbers, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, goddamn right it is. I'll be back next week, and there's no issue.
Okay, but you don't think the cops are gonna look into like, okay,
Yeah,
there's a shit ton of
the
meth,
church group,
and this place keeps selling all this shit to one guy to make meth.
You don't.
How are they gonna know? Get a different cashier every time. Use self-checkout.
Oh my God.
Okay, is it like a Walmart or is it like a?
I'm thinking Target here. That's where I buy my whipped cream.
It works in many environments. You adapt the strategy to fit your surroundings. You are
Why don't you just go to several stores and just always tell them it's for sex?
Well, the thing
That's
about
true.
doing that is that you might actually get on some sort of a list or in trouble because while you'll never have any hard proof of your being a weirdo, you coming in, you're dressed in like a biker's outfit, like you like to ride bikes, and
Wear
then you're
some
buying
assless chaps.
You're telling me that you're
$50
not on
in
multiple lists already?
It's not assless chaps. It's just like tight European biker outfits, right? And then you're trying to go in and you're buying your $60 in whippets, or you're going in and you're getting your fucking $70 in AA batteries.
Okay, guys. All right.
Death.
All right.
Right. We're talking about death.
Yeah.
This is all relating. Drug use is
forgot.
related to death.
This riff is dog shit, Cameron. Fix it up.
Yeah, I hate to break this up, but I have a fan song. I brought in a fan song.
This is 7
Good.
minutes.
The bot broke already.
No, look, somebody submitted a fan song, and we're gonna play it. All right.
It's about time we got a song on this podcast.
We've got nothing in common, no common ground to start from, and we're falling apart.
Pretty good.
And I said,
Yeah.
I hate
This is awesome.
SJWs. She said I have blue hair, and
This
I
guy
said
hates
get lost.
SJWs.
And I recall I said I hate SJWs, so I said get out of my
All right.
household.
All right. This is just one of those ones where the guys just you just changed a couple of the lyrics and otherwise just kept everything the same.
I thought people just say Antifa now, and that's like not a thing anymore.
SJWs.
Wow.
That was better than whippets.
By the way, this is a pro Antifa podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I don't really need a political reason to beat the shit out of people in the street. I do that shit for fun.
By the rule, talk shit, get hit.
All right, guys.
Hey man, I'm just saying, when I see cops, I bring my pan because there's about to be some bacon.
No.
But
you gotta
definitely
be
bring
sure
your
to
mask
asshole
too, so
them.
you can't be held accountable.
See, I
Yeah.
keep getting fucking pulled over, and I don't know why. I don't think it's because of the cop suck dick sticker on my car. That can't be it.
Yeah, that's arrogant and stupid, and you can only get
They're
away with
pulling
that
you over
in
to suck
fucking
your dick.
California.
What are you, some kind of fucking bootlicker?
That's some num num num. I love these boots. Please fuck my ass.
Oh.
You know that type of shit.
Oh, what are you, a cop? I want to kiss you. I want to kiss you because you're a law enforcement agent. That's you. Yeah.
Oh please.
Disgust me. Sicken me.
Say the word. Say bourgeoisie. Say it. Do it. Say it to him.
Bourgeoisie. Actually.
Oh,
You
you're
said it
wrecked
wrong.
now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Cameron Clarke's Communist Podcast.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're segueing into that now.
Yeah. All right. All right. We'll get back into death. We'll get back into dying.
It's all related. Politics, drugs.
Mix it up a little bit. Go back to the dying topic.
Yeah.
We're literally, it's all related. We're floating around things that pertain to all things pertain around death.
Well, we have to get through this because we're gonna figure out death. We're gonna figure out what makes it tick. Because there's I don't know. There's like 10 of us in this VC right now. We put our heads together. We can figure out how to beat this thing. I think.
Of course.
The only way we're gonna beat it is to put our brains onto a hard drive.
That is the thing. Have you considered that? Putting your brain on a hard drive?
If I could, I fucking would.
Cross your fucking fingers in the next 40 years. This is essentially, I mean, stay updated through Adam Green because he has all the hit info every week. 9 o'clock on the hour.
Wait, but it wouldn't be actually you. It'd just be like a copy of you. So that's kind of gay.
It doesn't do anything for you. It does.
Oh, so what?
Yeah, I don't need a fucking copy of me. I just want me to live forever.
Yeah.
Listen, as someone who's stuck many USB cords into their head, I can personally attend. All my memories are slapped right under this external hard drive.
I don't give a
right
fuck
here.
about my memories. I don't give a fuck if other people get to have me around. I don't give a shit about that. I want to be around.
Boring.
So stop for a second and think for a second. You switch all your brain over there and you're still an old person and you look back into your computer and be like, well, I guess I get to keep going, and be like, yeah, I'm going to do the best I can. This is really fucking weird though. And then guess what? The old you passes away knowing that guess what? You're still there. You're still thinking like you. You're still going to experience things. You're still going to continue.
But now it's a competition between me and computer me.
Yeah, I don't like
And I
that.
have to win. I don't fucking lose against a fucking computer version of me.
You're not going to lose against a computer version of you because you're going to be DEAD.
Not yet, I ain't.
Hence losing.
Yeah.
It's not losing if you're already on your deathbed.
No, this is
When
too much
somebody
competition.
stabs you in an alley, did you lose that fight?
If you're alive, no.
I mean,
No, you die in this situation. You bled out all over the floor.
Even if you're alive, you kind of lost. Like
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't
It's a fight, and you got stabbed, and the guy ran away with your wallet. You definitely lost that encounter.
You didn't lose the worst, but you could have got a lot worse. But you could have got a lot better. You could have not gotten stabbed. Getting stabbed is not a victory.
You guys know that honor is
Exactly.
a myth. Honor is a myth, but dignity isn't, right?
What dignity do I have about getting stabbed?
You're
tell
losing
myself
yourself
this
in the
every
first.
day.
You'll be thinking
You're telling
about the
me I
first
even
five.
lost all my dignity by coming onto the Cameron Clarke Show?
No, you keep your dignity by keeping your life.
You could have always lost a lot harder, Sonny.
Or I could just not get stabbed, and then I also have all the blood that's in me right now and my dignity.
What if you get stabbed with a knife and it infects you with a dangerous disease? Which, guess what? What am I going to say next? Someone point that out. What am I going to say next?
Dangerous disease of ligma.
Cancer.
Ligma.
Wow, that's really funny.
Ligma?
Thanks.
Ligma.
I got bits.
Yeah, Ninja's got ligma.
This is so sad.
Tucker's ligma.
Any of you guys scared of getting cancer?
No. I hope I get cancer, in fact. I hope I get ball cancer. Think about it for a second.
I hope I live long enough to get cancer.
You know, I always wanted cancer before he turned 18, so I could get a free wish. But now it's too
What
late.
would be your make a wish?
Let me think. Well, it would be 2017, so it'd probably be some outdated meme.
I'd have him make me a playable character in the Super Smash Brothers video game.
Oh yeah, so you have the
And
wheelchair and the
Goku.
IV.
You guys are thinking about this all wrong. If you get cancer in your balls, you get huge nuts before you die.
Is that a thing?
If there's one thing women love, it's definitely the size of the nuts and them being very large.
Exactly.
Is that just a
I don't-
South Park thing, though?
You guys are worried about making a wish? You guys want to go to Disneyland? No, I want huge balls, okay?
Fuck Disneyland.
Exactly.
You guys ever go on Pornhub and go to like the funny category? And there's like
No.
this video
What?
of like this guy's got just like massive nuts and like a tiny penis, and he's just blasting like a continuous rope and it's like gallons of fucking cum.
God.
What an interesting
I could link that
hobby.
if you'd like. I could find that.
No.
link.
Please do,
No,
please
God,
do.
please
Yeah,
don't.
Cameron,
No.
put that on the website.
That's what happens.
Yeah, can you put that in
reverse
show
the
notes,
polarity
Cameron? I
of
want to
chunky
check
nut.
that out.
When you reverse the polarity of chunky nut, your nut fills with blessed cum, and then all of a sudden the sickness is just exploding out of you, and you can only do it upon a fucking a tiled surface. And as is the right, you will become pure.
Wow.
All right, we're getting a little lowbrow. We're trying to
This
keep
is not lowbrow. This is still connected to life and death. I'm sorry, pissing, shitting, and fucking is part of life.
Yeah, well, we're trying to keep it classy at least, so.
Oh,
Classy.
Yeah.
What? Oh, we're back to the bourgeoisie stuff.
We want this to be a podcast that people can listen to at work, that they can play on their Bluetooth speakers for their coworkers
It's
to
called
listen to.
headphones. If they can listen to Mike Cernovich on their headphones, they can listen to us.
Yeah, but Mike Cernovich doesn't talk about like
He does cusses. He does
He
fucking
definitely
cusses.
does.
Black pill,
He
black
makes
pill.
cusses when he
That's
talks.
W. That's all he fucking does.
He fucking look. He does cussing. He says bad things sometimes about things I agree about, and he's a fucking he's fat.
What a fat
He's
bitch.
fat?
He's
Huh.
fucking fat.
God, I hate fat people.
Let's not body shame on here, okay?
I'm not body shaming him, but have you ever seen him from the fucking shoulders down in any shot? Last 3 years of Periscope, and it's always been from shoulder up. He doesn't want to show off his body. Why is that? Oh, yeah, that's right, because he's got a little chunky.
Because he's been going through a rough time. You ever think
Yeah.
about that?
It's called the fucking Rocky Road ice cream rough time. Oops, I ate too many French fries. Hard time.
All right, look, guys.
I love the second helping of Alfredo.
I'm having trouble finding the video, but there's one called Waluigi Dominates Young Boy that I
you're
can
looking.
Just post that up. That's fine.
Slap that up on in there. I want to save that to my desktop.
I remember the place to get comedy porn was eFucked. Is that still around?
Can we name the episode that? Waluigi Dominates Young Boy, episode 1.
Oh, there's the link.
Or he's watching gay porn
the
now.
related ones below are
Wait, this
they
is
seem
a
like
gay
they'd be
porn.
good.
This is gay porn.
Wait, guys, are we all gonna try that video out on VC?
I'm already watching
It's
it.
not pornographic, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
I think Sir No Pants turned on his AC.
All right, that's a good video.
This is blasting cum.
All right, let's get a little more on track, guys.
It's solid now.
You're just watching
Hold
porn
on, guys.
now.
There's singles in
more,
my area.
more of a
I'll be
TikTok
right back.
compilation, so not really.
So, Karen, what did you want to talk about?
This is how this always goes. You know, get people on a podcast and end up just fucking jacking off, not paying attention.
Well, I mean, we can jack off and still talk to you. It's not an issue.
You know,
What do you think I've been doing the whole time, Cameron?
I appreciate it, but I mean, I would just appreciate it more if you weren't jacking off, I guess.
Whatever.
I guess. Yeah.
You don't have to tell anyone.
You gotta turn your fan off.
Okay, what the fuck is going on?
What is that?
Guys, Cameron Clarke is mad.
That's Sir No Pants, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I think it's soothing. I say keep it.
Somebody's a little hot.
Cameron Clarke's White Noise Podcast.
Yeah. What are you doing, Sir No Pants? This is a professional podcast. You can't come.
Yeah, you gotta mute yourself.
This is really professional.
Your nose
And I
music.
thought white noise was when white people were talking.
Hey,
This would still be a white noise podcast then.
Got him.
we got some minorities in here. We got how many POCs?
Me.
Well, I'm black.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Oh, POCs. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said POS.
You know what? I'll accept POSs. We got all sorts of people in here,
Yo.
not just white people.
Are Asians people of color?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like Simpsons.
Don't
color are
go
they?
down this road. I'm gonna fucking cuss you out.
What do you gotta
do it? I dare
you
you.
have to say about that stab guy? Get stabbed.
Okay, so for the POC rule, is it like a drop rule, like 1 drop of POC blood in you and you're POC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how I'm white and I have 1 drop of Native American blood in me, making me a Native American.
Yeah, it's a Native American blood of the
Stop the
person your
Elizabeth
ancestor
Warren
killed.
cracks.
You a big Elizabeth Warren fan? Get stabbed.
Of course I am.
Is she your candidate?
Yeah, she's the
Second
first
place.
Native American president.
Yang gang.
If like a native actually went up there with a fucking like headdress on, like that'd be fucking cool.
You would have to vote for them or you'd be racist.
But I want him to be a
Sorry
really
if any of
racist.
this
I
is
want him
coming
to be
through.
really racist.
I'm moving my couch.
Yeah, it's coming through, buddy.
Sir
Yeah.
No Pants, are you using like a dishwasher microphone?
100% of it is coming through.
Enforce the.
Sorry. I'll
What are
stop
you doing?
moving my couch.
That's what you're doing. You're moving your couch.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some feng shui.
Okay.
Of course.
And I need some better energy going on.
Get your energy.
Yeah.
So, Sir No Pants,
Yeah.
This is a great.
we got some questions for you.
What's up?
All right. So the topic of this podcast is death. We're talking about death today.
Yeah.
So this isn't a comedy podcast. We're not looking for ha jokes. We're just
No
looking
laughs here.
Yeah, we're just looking for your thoughts, your opinions.
That's so funny about chunky nuts.
All right.
Yeah.
So Sir No Pants, how do you see yourself dying?
Probably being murdered by a pimp or a drug dealer.
Okay.
Dan dog, you roll close to them crowds, huh?
Or a heart attack from moving this couch.
Put the couch down.
No.
Do you guys remember the Holocaust survivor whose last meal was McNuggets?
Hitler?
No. There's like some old lady who died like a month ago. McDonald's. I'll look it up.
like old lady died a month ago. Somebody just starts giggling.
To death as well.
This guy's fucking moving his couch and taking a shit. I'm sorry to cut your story off, but this is breaking news.
Custom couch.
She died a day later.
Laying a
Oh,
turd.
this is so sad.
All right.
This is the kind of solemn stuff we need on the Death Podcast.
Ava Moses Core. Can you believe that today I get chicken McNuggets near Auschwitz? That would have been wonderful 75 years ago. They taste the same in every country and were delicious.
Never seen a McDonald's bag that big. How much food did you get?
Dude, wait, who is sadder? This person's death or Etika's death?
I don't give a fuck about Etika.
Etika's would be way sadder because, like, this woman just, as she's at the end of her life.
I didn't
It's
laugh
Etika.
hysterically when Etika died.
I don't think you'd be a good person if you did.
You missed an opportunity, my son.
The fuck is Etika?
Something's
about that.
Oh,
Whoa, dude, that's a big foul. Big
he's my brother.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
Is he good at cool stuff? Is he cool and good at
I
stuff?
guess not
No,
anymore
maybe
because
that
he's
too
fucking
video,
dead.
didn't he?
He's pretty
Wait.
good at drowning.
I heard he did a good flip.
You know my celebrity death pool for 2019?
Etika was one of those guys that nobody cared about until he was dead. So you
pretty
can
much
just move
everybody,
on.
He taught me how to get onto the deep web.
I've never heard of him until he died. So
Yeah,
this
neither did
person
I.
passed away.
yeah, he
Himself.
Oh, God rest
Yeah,
his soul.
he did a little bit of a cannonball off a bridge.
He was cool though. He assaulted a cop. That was.
I
That
mean,
was
he
pretty rad.
had some
Amen.
issues, but you don't enjoy seeing that happen to someone. It's really kind of fucked up, honestly.
This might be a different person I'm thinking of, but like 2 months before he died, didn't something happen where he was talking shit about Jews or something?
Most likely.
He's a gaming personality,
Okay,
so
well,
he's got to
I
say
don't
that
care
at some
what
point.
he did. I want to know what he thought about the Jews.
Yeah, no, he also thought he was God and he assaulted a cop. No, he had like a schizophrenic break. Honestly, the whole thing was pretty sad.
Hey, blame your inability to get fucking decent mental health care in this fucking country.
I blame video games, honestly, because I think
Yeah,
he was,
yeah.
that
You
guy was a
play
gamer,
video
right?
games,
Hey,
you
did you
hate
know
the
that there
Jews.
aren't-
It's
No,
connected
there
with this
aren't
red
any
line
video
right here.
games in Japan. That's why there's no mass shootings. Bonafide Donald J. Trump tweet.
Of course.
You're fucking with me.
No, it wasn't. It was fake. But some people don't look any further than just seeing the screenshot.
Way to go, get stabbed.
What? I'm not allowed to do cheap bait. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to do cheap bait of worth. I'm sorry.
We're trying to have like an informational podcast here where people can tune in and they can learn something.
Sophisticated listeners only.
Yeah, we're talking about deep subject matter here.
Normies get out.
God, no dry
Host,
jokes.
take control of this. This
Okay.
shit is going off the fucking rails. Pretend
All
you're
right.
pretend you're this is your podcast and you want it to be good. Just pretend that for a second.
My podcast is way worse than this.
All right, guys. All right. Who's playing the guitar now? Sir No Pants.
Why does that happen anytime I get in chat with any
Man, Sir No
someone playing
Pants is
the
probably
guitar?
the best member on this podcast. Most entertaining so far.
It's not a guitar. It's a guitar lily. And
You can
all
only
of the
murder
strings-
Sir No Pants.
and wait, hold on. And
Okay.
all of the strings are broken except for what is it? How does it go? G. How do the strings go from the top to bottom?
Play hold on. Play us Ode to Joy.
I only have 3 strings,
You only need one.
and they're all out of tune.
Come on. Da 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 da.
I don't have most of those. I only have 3 strings.
Okay. All right. You're excused, I suppose.
That's
It's a good
I'm
scale.
literally getting a fucking headache.
All right. Yeah. No more of these stringed instruments. If you guys are gonna be playing something, get like a flute out.
Hey, Cameron, do you have any bits?
What are you talking about, bits? This is a serious podcast, Adam.
Ask a fucking question.
Why are you fucking kidding me?
You guys,
playing.
I decided to pull out my recorder because he said flute. You guys let me play you a little ditty.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, everybody, please. This is a podcast.
sorry.
This is a podcast we're doing.
I forgot.
There's gonna be hundreds of people listening to this.
Millions.
Yeah, I'm sorry we broke out.
All right, so I have more questions for you guys. So let's see, Flair.
Yes, I'm single.
Come
Yeah,
at me. Let's hear it.
Flaherbear.
God.
All right, what are your funeral plans? What are you gonna do?
I mean, I'm planning on hopefully being in the casket with it being viewable, because like, you know, if you're closed casket, that's something fucked up happened to you.
Buried
But,
with
yeah, I
your rig.
probably won't move around much.
You want people to
Buried-
see? You want people to see you though.
Yeah, you know, come up and give me a little smooch if they want, honestly.
Buried with your
Yeah.
leg computer.
Why do you want that?
You know, because you see someone one last time and it's like a little bit of closure.
I want a Viking funeral.
I mean, but
Oh, fuck yeah.
I want to
You
just drop dead in the middle of a rave and pretend that everyone's dancing for me.
These are all really fucking stupid. I want
Shut
them
the
to
fuck
tie.
up.
I want them to tie my body to a chair, and then they have to pass me around the funeral party like it's a whatchamacallit, the Jewish thing.
That's a weekend at Bernie's bit. Just put
Is it?
Just put me in the coffin, right?
Oh, no.
And then I want you to play the entirety of Meshuggah's Catch 33 and make everyone sit there and listen.
I've never seen that movie.
It's a
At my
band.
funeral, I just want someone to play that video I'm talking about, because like that
Weekend
would
at
really get people
Bernie's?
laughing.
What? Two girls, one
Bernie
cup?
Sanders?
No, they're just massive nuts and just fucking blasting gallons of cum. And you're like, wow, this is everyone comes. They're so sad, and they see that, and they're just like, oh man, that's are you
Everybody
seeing this?
truly comes together
you fill
for
up
this
a
moment.
fucking cathedral full of people, and then the priest goes out there and just goes, he wanted us to play this, and then play that.
Well, and then there's people
This is his
who haven't
dying
been
video.
there. They don't know Matt very well. They're like, "Is this what he was known for? Was he the guy in this video?" They like take a peek in his dead body's pants, like while they're passing by. They're like, "It wasn't him."
Fluff that shit up though, for real. Like, I don't want people seeing like a dead. I mean, I know rigor mortis will like kind of, you know, get you a little stiff down there, but
Nobody wants stiff balls, dude.
If Rammstein can plug up a fake dildo, they can surely do some post-mortem fucking work on you.
So Flaherbear, you want people to see you while you're in your casket. Is that something you enjoy while you go to a funeral?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing you're gonna enjoy in a funeral, but at least you know they're in there. Like, you know, you go to when I'm showing up at Epstein's funeral next week, I want to see his face so we know it's actually him in the casket.
I want to give Epstein a little smooch.
Man, I just don't know how I'm gonna react if I accidentally get like half of my lip hooked off and then I gotta do a fucking open casket funeral. And it's just like, hey, it's me, and yeah, I died. Sorry about that shit. My face is fucked up.
I'd still kiss you.
So none of you guys are into cremation.
No.
I said Viking funeral. That involves me getting lit on fire.
They can burn the body later. Just show it like right after the fact.
I don't
you know?
think, I don't think anybody is against cremation until after they're dead. Then they're
Well,
all for it.
wait, cremation in what way? Like
Having your body
because
burned up.
there's a very specific way in which cremation is held. Because after your body lights on fire and all the fat and shit burns off, all you have is the calcium skeleton.
I think they do it with freezing now. It's actually they freeze the body to like a very low temperature and grind it into dust.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's stupid.
I want to be cooked into a sandwich.
I want my funeral party. Like, you know how they all put on like the lights and they all drive behind each other and they put on their hazards and like you can't interrupt the funeral process. I want them to do that, but they take my body to a Walmart and they throw it in there and they light the Walmart on fire.
What do you have against Walmart?
Well,
Walmart's
I mean, haven't
cancer.
you been watching the news? It's it's the new fun thing to do. It's fashionable. It's what these Zoomers
So
are
I just
into.
just fuck up a Walmart.
Well, yeah, all these people are shooting up Walmarts. It's what the Zoomers are into. You gotta
As a
stay with the
Zoomer, I can
times.
confirm I have burned down
Let
a
me just say
Walmart.
that no one shoots up a Target.
Yeah, nobody shoots up a Target.
Which is
it's
ironic.
Yeah,
Guys,
it's fun.
if a target gets shot up, you guys are all suspects.
Oh, so we're talking about concentrated bits of poverty?
Yeah, that's what
no.
people are talking
More
about.
people
We're
shop
talking
at
about mass
Walmart, man.
shooting. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a causation of like a society that's slowly rotting due to things like nepotism and poverty.
You ever see that map of the U.S. where it's like the top employer in each state, and then like most of the South and like all of the not so wealthy states, it's just all Walmart. Biggest employer in those states. If I lived there and that was the case, I'd kind of feel like maybe everyone was getting shit on by Walmart, but
Oh yeah, especially
I don't live there, so not my problem.
Imagine if all those people did a strike.
Yeah, I don't live in a Walmart either, so it's not my problem.
All
I live in a state with a good Walmart competitor.
Who?
Target?
Myers?
No, wait,
Tesco.
no. Yeah, Myers.
Yeah, but they don't go very far out of the fucking Northeast.
Homophobic
No,
one?
not Northeast. Excuse me, North Midwest. That's Minnesota, Michigan, Chicago, or like Iowa, things like that.
Hey, they're always within like a mile of a Walmart, so
Good on them. I hope they fuck them over, but they better be better with their fucking employees.
I don't know, but I know the Myers near me has like those lobsters that are alive, and you can pick your lobster. And I just like looking at the lobsters.
That's something Walmart used to do.
Psychopath.
Fuck,
Well,
like you never go to Red
lobster
Lobster.
watching's
and be like,
alright,
fuck,
man.
that's the one.
You just like watching lobsters and
Yeah, dude, lobsters are cool. I don't get to see lobsters.
Lobsters are awesome, dude.
Well, then watch
as a
videos
kid,
on
I just want to
YouTube.
just
I don't want
reach
to.
my hand into
That's not the same
why
as
do you?
looking at a
Why do you?
lobster.
Wait,
I want
wait,
to go
wait,
there
wait,
and
wait.
look at the lobster. I want to
So
be
you
feet away from a
post out.
lobster.
Okay, so you post out at the local Red Lobster, and then you just watch the lobster
Yes.
tank like a weirdo in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, they're cool.
This doesn't sound weird to
Lobsters
me.
are
Hold on a
fucking
second.
cool.
Are there still Red Lobsters?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That still exists? Holy shit.
Yeah, there's shit now.
Where do you live that you don't have a
Lobster
red lobster?
watching.
Somewhere
Lobster
good.
watching is very relaxing. Very relaxing.
The Northeast has a lack of them because they actually get, real lobster.
How many times have you been thrown out of a Red Lobster?
Twice.
4 times.
I've only been to Red Lobster once.
Why are they so unwelcoming?
I got thrown out, but in my defense, I was just trying to show the manager a really funny video I found on Pornhub.
Dominating on that poor boy.
I'd like to give my compliments to the chef. Hey, have you seen this video?
All right. Speaking of lobsters and death, when you make lobsters, do you put them to sleep first before you kill them?
I eat them all.
I mean, like, do you have sex with them and then give them a
People are
cigarette?
cooking their
and
own
then-
lobsters. I guess you buy it at the supermarket,
In a
right?
long time, but I would be trying to make sure that they were dead before anything like I am not going to boil an animal alive. I'm not going to do anything like that.
Why?
I won't eat an animal
for the
until I
same
know it
reason-
has suffered the utmost intensity. I need to know that it wanted to die.
Yeah, you and the Chinese both.
Exactly.
A little racist.
Exactly.
It probably tastes better.
No,
I think that
rural
dog
parts of
wants to
China-
die.
Rural parts of China believe that that's a fucking seasoning.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I was just fucking with it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman, so I buy my lobster dinner before raping it to death.
Of course.
Thanks for stealing my joke that I said at the beginning.
Offended that someone stole your joke, and the joke is like, "Oh, I've raped this thing."
Yes,
Wow,
I
man.
am offended.
You're gonna
That's
want
a
to
good
get your
joke.
name on that one.
Yeah, I am, and I currently am
Rape isn't funny.
calling my lawyer.
Intellectual property is a big deal.
I own rape jokes now, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right, guys.
Bonafide, you slap.
I'm calling CNN.
All right.
I'm emailing Wolf Blitzer.
Who?
You don't know who Wolf Blitzer is?
No.
Okay.
Is
Who
Wolf
needs
Blitzer
to
even
know?
still around?
Anyway.
Yes.
Way too cool of a name for a guy like that. Like, imagine if your name was Wolf Blitzer. That's
Okay.
fucking awesome.
You have to join the Air Force with a name like that.
Definitely sounds like a Nazi officer.
That's even cooler.
He's a CNN reporter, and he's terrible.
Like most CNN reporters.
Respect our
No,
wonderful
he's
president.
especially
So
bad. He's
out with him.
especially bad.
I bet he's a gentleman, and he makes sure his lobsters are put to sleep nicely before boiling them and eating them.
You know, that's how you can really grade a person is how they handle their lobsters.
I grab him by the tail.
Just smash them against the counter.
Yeah.
I just snap them in half and just go from there.
I can't fucking understand the people who eat those things.
What, lobster?
Yeah.
seafood in general. I had like
I
a
love
snow
seafood.
crab last night. It was pretty good.
Snow crab. It's gross. It's fucking
Lobster is fucking tasty, man.
lobsters,
love
and
Lobster's not bad.
crabs, shrimp. It's all just bugs that live in the water, guys. What are you doing?
Fucking tasty
So?
bugs.
Would you
People
eat a
eat bugs,
cockroach?
too. Yeah, I would. Not saying it'd be good, but I'd eat it.
I bet if you cooked a cockroach, if you like boiled it and then just dipped it in a shitload of butter. It probably tastes good.
Anything can taste good if you put butter on it.
That's why lobster tastes good.
No,
So are you gonna be sucking my dick or
lobster
what?
tastes pretty good. Just like
That's why I just eat butter without the lobster.
Yeah. Does anybody eat lobster without butter?
I've only had lobster once, and it was less than a week ago.
Yeah, I mean, you can get some like lobster mac and cheese. That's a pretty common one.
Yeah, but do you just
Good shit.
would you just
That
eat
sounds
lobster?
kind of gross.
No, it's really good. It's like a very common dish. If you go up to like Portland, Maine, or whatever, you can get some lobster mac and cheese right up there with the lobster roll.
But lobster ice
Okay,
cream,
yeah.
dude.
This guy's shilling for Portland. All right.
That's
The
you know,
good Portland though.
It's kind
the
of
one
like
that
the
doesn't
lobster central.
The one that doesn't let Antifa run free.
Oh yeah, and
I think any young people live there, so that could be why.
well, Antifa's they're a gang now, right?
They're
And I
a
think they
domestic
want to-
terrorist organization.
Are they? Or are they just trying to make them one? Like classify them? Because I don't think.
Like a lot of people are advocating. for
There's
it.
no organization. It's just it's a you know, you just go out there and say that's what
It's
you
an
are.
ideology, and you know, we've been fighting an ideology for 18 years, and it's not
Just like being gay, am I right?
It's exactly like being gay. You're
I
right.
bet
You don't
Antifa.
choose Antifa. Antifa choose.
Antifa probably doesn't even kill their lobsters before eating them. They just eat them while they're still alive. Those fucking
Sick
savages.
fucks.
No,
They
they
probably
probably
just
just
eat them.
their fucking black masks.
Just like how you fuck a man, am I right?
I think you're right about that. I'm not sure because it's not my thing, but I respect it. If that's your thing, it's fucking men.
It's not. I promise.
Anybody listening to this, if your thing is fucking men, that's cool with me. It's
No,
not
it's
my
not.
thing.
with
No,
me.
it's not. No, it's not.
Then you're in the right place
If
because
you're
there's
fucking
some
men, if
sausage
you're fucking
fest.
women, as long as you're not fucking no one, in which case, you know, get the fuck out, you pathetic loser.
Yeah, no incels allowed to listen to my
Yikes.
podcast. This is a Chad podcast only. Only Chad's listening. Only Chad's commenting on this
This
podcast.
is a Chad zone.
We're all very masculine, very.
Respectful of Chad spaces.
What's everybody's abs look like? We're gonna do a flash round. Adam Green, how many? What pack do you have?
What pack do I have, dude? I've
Yeah.
got. Well, right now, yeah, I've been slacking a little bit, and it's been showing. The 6-pack is not there anymore.
Okay,
But
5-pack.
5, yeah, sure. I snuck one in the other day.
All right.
What you guys doing?
We're talking about our abs.
Hi, Tomas. How are
I got
you?
6 flaps. I mean nabs.
6 flabs.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Tomas,
Lay out-
all right,
lay out
we're
the
we're gonna get out of the ab discussion and we're gonna go right to Tomas with
What
with the main questions because we've been asking the other guests all this stuff, but I think
I got like a 16 pack.
yeah, this guy's got a 16-pack.
Yeah, you believe me?
I believe you.
Yeah. Okay, Tomas. Tomas,
What?
how fat are you?
Like this fat. Oh wait.
Whose dog is that, by the way?
Wait, what's your weight?
I'm 200.
Wait, how tall are you? How tall are you?
5'6" with hair.
I turned off my air conditioning for this.
He's 5'4".
All right, guys, let's not bully Tomas. He's a distinguished guest on this podcast.
Technically not 5'4".
Tomas, I want you to know that I respect the hell out of you, and I
respect you too.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming onto my podcast.
Tomas, you're the fucking man, dude.
Thank you. You
All right,
too.
Tomas, I have some questions for you. All right,
I got some answers for you.
All right, so we're gonna just fucking blow through all these questions with Tomas. So Tomas, do you fear death?
I've never met death, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
The ninja answer.
All right. How do you see yourself dying?
I don't. Why would I see that? What the heck?
I see it.
Tomas is immortal.
I mean, if I would see that, maybe with a mirror,
Okay. What are your funeral / burial plans?
backyard.
Are you gonna get buried like a dog?
Yeah, it's like me with my dog.
That's really that's really sweet actually.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. So Tomas, when you die, who gets your stuff?
Me.
I don't know. Whoever finds it, yeah, Jesse, you can get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get that in writing.
I better be the only name on your will.
Wouldn't you give it
will.
to your current crush?
Current
What was
what?
You broke off a little
Current
there.
crush.
I'd give it to my wife, Jessie.
That's right.
What type of car do you drive?
What car?
You don't have a car?
Bike. Wait, I don't have a bike either.
What's the most common place that you leave your house to go to?
I don't go outside.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Yeah, he doesn't.
There's nothing to do outside.
You don't go to work. You don't go to
play.
Why would I do that?
No, because he committed a felony. So he's
You don't
doing
go
some
outside and
program
play
right
in your
now.
sandbox?
He's on probation.
I bought you that sandbox.
What sandbox?
You better be playing in it.
Oh, the one outside my. Oh, that's what that was for.
Did you even take off the Amazon wrapping?
Maybe.
Tomas.
Why
Yes.
did this get weird and sexual all of a sudden?
It's not sexual. Sandbox is not sexual.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Everyone else
just
here
don't
sucks
try and
ass.
deny
This
it.
guy joins in. He's like, seems like a pretty fucking cool guy. I don't know.
No,
A
Tomas.
pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
So Tomas.
Quiet. Are you building a shelf?
He's fixing something. He's getting it done. Let him get it done.
Feng shui, man. Feng shui. Got to drill some holes in the wall to, get the energy good.
Well, thank you, Sir No Pants. Grant Leahy is now muted.
Grant only cares if it pertains to him. Anything else is just boring to him.
Yeah, he's only in here to see if we're talking shit on him or something.
He's gathering information to deliver to alt-right podcaster.
No, he's
Yeah, that dastardly alt-right podcaster, generic alt-right podcaster, giving away secret schematics.
I'm on Matsumatics.
You didn't miss anything.
Oh, Tomas, you're a Maddox mod, right?
Yeah.
Tomas is a huge Maddox fan.
Can you put the good word in for me, Tomas?
Maybe. Yeah, sure.
Tell him, look, this Cameron Clarke guy, he may have been a mean stalker before, but he's very sincerely sorry.
Should I post your podcast and announcements?
Is someone peeing? Not again.
We're trying to get fucking Patreon money. Stop pissing.
Who is this for?
I understand needing to piss. I mean, we've been in
Yeah,
bed
it's
for-
almost been 2 hours. I've got it.
Just
It's 2.
mute it.
Yeah.
Just go to
How
the
else would you
restroom and
attract
mute your
people with
piss.
pee fetish?
It's almost
You
like
should
it's
bottle
time
that
to
up
end
and
the
sell it.
podcast.
The great thing about a podcast, you see it and you're like, oh, the runtime is 2.5 hours. I'm definitely going to listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think
Well, that's why
they've got a lot
Reels
to
has
say
2
about
parts.
this.
No,
That's why
I
we're
have
making it 3 hours.
more show to listen to. There's more of it. Because if
They
you're just
see the
trying something out for
7-hour
the first
podcast
time,
that this is going to be, and they're like, wow, these guys really have a lot to say about death, don't they?
They're gonna listen to it, and in the first
Apparently
7
not.
minutes, they're gonna be a song, and they aren't gonna get to this.
I hope the outro song is just as long.
I hope that the
I
outro
hope
song
it's
is a whole
longer.
hour.
Yeah,
this
run that
time. I
outro
was a little
song,
disappointed on the outro.
Oh, so
fire off that outro track because we're done, right? Thanks,
all
everyone.
right. I had a really great time talking about death. I think we got to the bottom of it. I'm no longer scared.
It's solved.
I may be a little bit. I don't know. I'm still a little shaken up, but I'm no longer terrified. So thank you guys.
Anytime, man.
All right, yeah. This is the outro. This is the Cameron Clarke Show, everybody. Thank you for listening. We're gonna come back next week. And
Freaking time.
we're gonna talk about some more stuff next week. Another very deep topic. Not death. A different one. Different deep topic.
Talk about something more cheery next time. God.
Obesity in the Tomas.
I think all of us, we can take on the really heavy stuff in life because we have that bright, optimistic take on life. Thank you, everybody. Good night.